Alright, let's get going. Short stream tonight. I short stream every night. Going for like an hour. No, so no streaming. Now you just say that, then we go for 2 hours. If anyone's in chat, to let me know how the audio levels are, and let's get right into it. So, I think last week something was broken. Trying to run a full test. I believe we ended the session with our characters here. So let's carry them all the way to beginning and run it from the top. When it comes to pathing and everything, I'm pretty much done. There's nothing else gameplay wise. In regards to like how the map is 100% locked at this point. Nothing else really at it. I don't plan to add anything else there. Just hook back up some notes that we disconnected last week. Where's my bottle of water? I always lose my water. Let me put it on the ground. I didn't drink it out already. November campaign. Connect that. Yeah. Me? That's right. Yeah, there's only 3 Robotron Fortress. Reveal thyself. That is 4. Right. What's up, Corbin? How was your week, buddy? We had a great week. You can hear me, right? Oh, I did. My fingers spiking, so.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Intruder alert.
Well, so I'm joining space program. If someone made a device that can sense and tell the difference between the air, you know what? I think human discernment can do that. Should be able to do that. Our counting system is working. Is working. But the spawn system is a bit bugged. Our spawn count system is working perfectly. Tells us the right amount of enemies around. Spawn system for this area is bugged out. So I want to fix that and that. Should go down. So let's fix that track first tonight. That's the first order of business. Yeah, I heard that. I saw that. I mean, I'll wait and see it. Okay. I don't like it because Doctor Doom is. I really like Doctor Doom, but and Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom just seems like a mad choice. To me, it just looks like a safe bet with all the previous Marvel movies and doing too hot. What's up, Forsaken God, buddy? Me too. Oh wait, I can give the all I have to do is just give Foreign Catcher the active tag of one. Yeah, I did that a long time ago. I think anything with the tag of one was supposed to be getting destroyed. I didn't have one. That's not rule. There's a rule that anything. Oh my, no, I can't. It crashes every moment. That's why. I just got the reactor thing a long time ago. Much truth does the pastor tell the truth? It should be all the truth. It should be telling nothing but the truth. This gun should have no coverage. So I don't know what happened here. Oh, I don't know what happened here, man. Let's see. Ah, that is annoying. Fix one issue, break another. Starting is I don't know what what broke. Out. Michael be it out. Let's blew it up. Getting food. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on here. Awesome. Lord, now you're gonna use it in any way. Put up the bullet too. What do we break? What do we break? Stand up, it's one problem, we broke something. Hello! How much? What did the Bible have? 66, 39 in the New Old Testament, and hold on, how much is the New? 25 in the New? Yeah, now we have no bullets for it. We have no bullets for it. Kaylee's gun is broken. Oh, that's what it was. We had nothing here. Ew, that's what it was. We just didn't have anything there. If this actor has a tab 1, then it should explode on it. And if the actor has a tab 1, gun itself should have no collision. Yeah, no. Gun itself should have 0 collision. Factor, yeah. Playing, you all ever play MPG? The fact that I don't know what MPG means I don't think I played it. I don't even know. I never played it. Problem. Whenever this thing gets a hole falls into that, it just keeps spawning itself. And that's not what we want. That's what we're trying to fix tonight. So, right here, if other actor has a tag of bullet, well, come here. Yep. Get that tag of bullet. Take that out. Take this out. Like that. That seemed to have it. All the bullets are dying. It out. Ah, seems that was a fix. So let's run the multi-rung tests. Oh, but we fixed it. We have fixed it. I am happy. Let's run a multi-rung test. Everything has 5 waves. Bullet fire, bullets and fire part 19. That's pretty much where we've gotten to. I don't want to pass. I really don't want to pass 20. For what we still doing this. I want to go into the Fortnite game that I have in mind. Thanks. Bullets are exploding. Out into the wall and they die. I span up 2 seconds, they go out into the wall and then they explode. Yeah, they always dying good. Jade enters the chat. Intruder. We have an intruder. Take him down, guys. Tonight is a multi-rung test. I think the last one went to Nanya. There you are. Our multi-rung test is working. Shall rejoice. No, it's the Chrome zombies. I plan to change the models for those things soon. But one section works. That's got 10 back. Sneak them in as the putties up on Power Rangers. Hey, if we reach round 4 and all have spawned correctly, final round. Is it a good test? Uh, and they all fall. And the door open. Let's go. That's a plus. There's a word for those too. Droids. Awesome. They all fall. They fix the bullet issue. Fix the spawning issue. The game logic issue. It's just the final section now. Fix the camera for that. Final section. Oh lord, why? He's stuck. What you doing down there? What you? Sir, what you on? There's water here? Oh, why do we have the water? It's stopping it from going down. That is so silly. You don't know he's getting caught on top of the ocean. Ah, there's one stuck. I need to delete the ocean. I didn't even realize the ocean was like right there, man. Like, why are you getting stuck on the ocean? You're getting stuck on the ocean. Looking through. You're bloody lucky this isn't Fortress. I think that is every truly experience of getting trapped in Fortress during the rainy season. Getting trapped in City Gate during the rainy season. At least the spawns working, the wave system working, the countdown system working, all the systems working. All the systems working. Hopefully we don't break anything at this point. I'd be very sad if we ever break anything. Now where you going? How? How? How do you? Even understand you on the day or not? That man went to Narnia. Where did he go? Oh my word, he just flew. He just flew. Yeah, it just went. Pelton. You could make it. Yeah, so that he just went to Narnia. At least he ain't get trapped in the car in his swamp this time around. You get too much of them trying to spawn on the same spots. That is becoming a problem. You have to go get your bus. You gotta get your PTSD bus on the bus route. I run off this. There's always one. There's always one. It's just, oh boy, where? Ah! She's on edges. How did getting trapped here now? Okay, that works. Now, two things. That door has to drop. Game pretty much works. But we have to fix this camera angle because this that camera kind of crazy. And initially, when I made this, the all head did not exist yet. Sure. Let's get cracking on that. I believe that's followed to path 5. Very nice. You see that? Nice thing to give people headache. That depend on weaving. We know all them caves. So let's delete this one. Make that one. Let's do that one. Let's go straight. You know that? Twisting and turning. We know all of that. Feel smooth. Oh yeah, you see that hard turn? That's a dangerous bend. We wanted that hard. Someone had to keep him something here, you know. to raise a little bit. Just to deep rock galactic and occasionally surviving Mars, which I haven't reached fine. Me, I've been playing a lot of Destiny lately. I've been enjoying it a lot. When I'm playing Destiny, I'm coding or recording a video. I want to get back into Overwatch though. Overwatch has just been frustrating. I haven't touched Overwatch in like 3 months. Currently, it's Destiny. So we want this to drop. So let's add this door here. There's a transformer. And by the time we reach here, Mr. Door, you should be going down in the ground. See that hard bin? We have a hard bin here. And we get 2 cameras here, so we could look. See both. See that bin? We have a hard. We also have a hard. Do we have a necessarily? That looks good. I like that. Yes, think. I think that looks good. What do you like about Destiny? The gunplay, the ability power fantasy, and the mainly the power fantasy. I'm a kind of power fantasy kind of gamer. I like to one shot things. That's kind of like how I wanna design my own game. Not like everything in one shotting, but like it's challenging and rewarding at the same time. Bye, Corbin. Enjoy your week, buddy. But yeah. Power fantasy gives you on like there's like when to grind you grind at the character, and then the gameplay loop as well is very satisfying. Yeah, plan to. One day. I might just start a Twitch and just play non like Crystal related games on stream. like once a week or something. Nah, it's a MMO, not battle arena. I think the genre is it have its own genre called looter shooter, which is the MMO FPS. Like we should be turned more. Yeah. F1 guys. It's basically just gear grinding. Like you shoot, you loot, you upgrade the gear with the new loot you get, and you rinse and repeat until they reach like max power level. But the gameplay loop is a lot of fun. Is very futuristic, futuristic as kind of like Last Civilization, kind of futuristic stuff. But a lot of like space travel, a lot of like space travel and stuff. I don't know if you guys just know Little Like Beatles. They did a Destiny kind of breakdown on like Destiny's flipping the Bible thing the other day. But to get that perspective, you have to not know the story or anything about it, and just looking at it at like face value and jump into conclusions. Like every piece of fiction has that kind of, especially things that deals with like the unknown or like a kind of god figurehead would come across like that. But the way they just like was throwing darts just to stick some stuff, it was bigger issues than what was being pointed out there in regards to the story. I mean, that's 10 years worth of story. I can't. I think there's one. But I will literally watch a 10-hour video of somebody break down the story throughout the week. Uh-huh. Think they and the thing that just condensed it into stuff.
So, some of you
Right, yeah. This is just like the quick breakdown of Destiny story. You added a 10-hour video and then let's break it down into in just 6 seconds.
may have noticed that I told you all the story of Destiny in 10 hours and a lot of detail. Here it is in 60 seconds, just to prove that I can do it. Long ago, an ancient people tried to combine the Traveler's light with the Veil's darkness to create perfection. When the Traveler refused and fled, that ancient civilization responded by transforming themselves into a terrible entity called the Witness. The Witness hunted the Traveler and caused humanity's apocalyptic collapse. The Traveler sacrificed itself to save humanity in this moment and released the Ghosts, which created the Guardians. Now the Witness has returned and is preparing to cause another apocalypse, but this time it plans to actually combine the light and dark to create the final shape. At the end of Destiny's first saga, you have to enter the Traveler, follow the Witness, and prevent it from creating the final shape and bringing an end to the universe. Also, click down below if you want to see that 10-hour lore video.
That's the story of Destiny in a nutshell. in a quick summed up nutshell. Biblically accurate synopsis? No, that's not biblically accurate. So I would say that. Like it does because I mean it's space set. So it does have a lot of like there are a lot of religious themes in it that you could pull out from it. Both like good when regards to the discussion of faith and like bad in regards to like where faith carries false religions and those kind of things into rituals and all those kind of stuff too. Like any game, pretty much. You know, always refer back to the that video on is it a sin to watch this, that, or the other, on how we as Christians we could always find like a biblical parallel synopsis to anything we watch because of the word of God in us. And then through that we use discernment to know like whether or not it is actually twisting the Bible or whether or not it's just what it is. It's just that. Like macaroni pie though. Just slice a whole triangle into it. Yeah, I don't get any conviction playing it. Because to me, I look it in the same category as I do with games like Overwatch and stuff. Because even in Overwatch has like a just went full blown with the tech religion kind of stuff, but it isn't in a way where I find it's pushing a usurp of God. Because I played the final DLC for it, and it actually is a pretty cool, even though it's like space magic in a sense, that kind of like space magic kind of stuff, like Star Wars level kind of space magic is not that kind of like Marvel Aleister Crowley kind of sorcery. It ain't the kind that has me not watching Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness this day. Because at first I did loop for like years. I did loop it into my conviction category because one of the character types is a warlock, and one of the DLC names is one of the characters is Sabathun the Witch Queen. But then actually playing it, the context that they use it into, like the stuff that lines up with my conviction is two different things. Heck, I can actually show you. I used the Witch Queen as my reference for the. If you guys haven't checked out Instagram recently, that's my personal Instagram. The Xplanations Instagram. If you're not following us on Instagram, be sure to follow us on Instagram. But today, the concept artist for Parables of the Centipede Deception finished all the concept art, and I gave him the thumbs up. We go ahead to post it, and he posted it on Instagram. You can find it in a collab post on our you can find it in a collab post on our Instagram. And this is the concept art for Parables of the Setup Part Deception. All the bosses for that game that I'm been slowly but surely working on putting together. Got the, and for the Angel of Light, I literally use one of the characters from one of like the main bosses from Destiny for it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I'll pull up that quick word doc. You guys getting all my scripts. Ah, concept art guide. For the Angel of Light, literally use the character from Destiny. One of the like main boss villains from Destiny. Now, obviously, with everything I say, I mean like we all being led by our conviction. If you just switch it on and you feel convicted, switch it off. Don't say because X say he doesn't feel convicted about it, then oh I disagree with it. Like we all should be led by our conviction. There's some games that, like for example, World of Warcraft. I can't play World of Warcraft. Me personally, I just can't. I can't get into it. Me personally, but there are Christians on Twitch who I do believe 100% love the Lord with all their heart and all their might, and they play they play WoW, and they have like worship sessions and stuff in their WoW guild and stuff. Me, I can't get into it, but there are some of the who play WoW and have like worship sessions in WoW and actually like preach the word while playing WoW. So as I say, it always comes down to conviction stuff. Be led by your conviction and what God's conviction to you is. Now, obviously, there's points of you think WoW is no, I don't think it's bad for a Christian. I just is not my forte. I won't put it like a harder. There's like well, for example, like well, I don't play Diablo. The Diablo I find is like crossing the line for me personally of the themes of Diablo of how it pushes it. That's like that for me is like pushing into using darkness to fight darkness. Yeah, church planting into a new level. Yeah. Yes, I literally use it as a art reference for my for the Angel of Light, or one Angel of Light to look in Potsa Deception, and this was what the concept artist put together. And then we have the wolf in sheep's clothing. I love this design. This is the best out of the three, and this is the funny back and forth to get this one going. I had to do I had to break out the doodle. I had to break out the little doodle skills to get that one going. Let me see if I can. Nishi, I think you guys. I don't know. I think I showed you guys. I think I showed somebody it on stream last week. Then and then we did some pinups for it, which this is the Roaring Lion. Pinup of the Roaring Lion. Star Wars Movie Magic. Actually, it was one of my older videos. You could check out Jaden. Okay, if you don't mind, I could drop. that many will make it out to be. Down below, who's your favorite? Yeah, I think my headphones are dying me just now. Favorite Jedi, or who's your favorite Star Wars character? Yeah, this is an old. I think this is like 2017 on my gaming channel. I play this clip. Guys. In the comments down below, who's your favorite Jedi, or who's your favorite Star Wars character? Yeah, correct. Scott Thinker has it.
Run.
Oh, I'm not sure to make gaming content. No, that I was actually terrified by playing. I was genuinely terrified. That run was a joke. That was like actually like like crippling fear. And I would have survived if it wasn't for the stupid thing. I don't know why I look back to see is he looking back and the ledge thing that stopped me. But yeah, what's got think is it in it? It's very centered in Eastern mysticism and Buddhism and all this stuff. But I mean, one of my favorite pages on Instagram literally makes some awesome memes using Star Wars, using Star Wars, using Star Wars thing, Rogue Worship Leader. And I was say it's always like there's obviously like the now there's certain things where it's just like certain things is just undebatable for me when it comes to like entertainment, where it's like just pushed too far onto the next side, where it's just like isn't just no, he's not a Christian. He is not a Christian. In the video itself, it literally says when he was younger, from the like an early age, he was like he he is one of those of the perspective that everyone is worshiping the same God in their own special way. I'll break all those clips down in the video itself. I don't know if he still holds that perspective, but so like I think I said.
Vader was seduced.
In this cosmos that you've created, is the Force God?
I put the Force into the movies in order to try to awaken a certain kind of spirituality in young people. More a belief in God than a belief in any particular, religious system. I mean, the real question is to ask the question, because if you haven't enough interest in the mysteries of life to ask the questions: is there a God or is there not a God? That's for me the worst thing that can happen. If you ask a young person, is there a God, and they say, I don't know. I think you should have an opinion about that.
Do you have an opinion, or are you looking?
Well, I think there is a God. No question. What that God is, or what we know about that God, I'm not sure.
One reason, one critic said, that Star Wars has been so popular with young people is religion without strings attached, that it becomes a very thin base for theology. In fact,
well, it is a thin base for theology. That's why I would hesitate to call the Force God. When the film came out, almost every single religion took Star Wars and used it as an example.
As a Buddhist Christian, yeah, he merges
and
every
were able to relate it
religion
to
into
young
one.
people and saying this is what and relate the stories specifically to the Bible and relate stories to the Quran and the Torah and things. And so it's like, if it's a tool that can be used to make old stories be new and relate to younger people, that's what the whole point was.
I think it's this clip.
What do you make of the fact that so many people have interpreted Star Wars as being profoundly religious?
I don't see Star Wars as profoundly religious. I see Star Wars
Pantheist.
taking,
Pantheist, in the sense of he
all
believes
issues
that
religion
all
represents and trying to
um
distill them down into a more modern,
it's a
and
direct
more easily
quote from
accessible.
him where he believes that at least this was in 1999 when he was making stuff thing coming into the prequels, but from his perspective was that all religion just see a different side of the element, a different side of the same element.
Construct that people can grab onto to accept the fact that there is a greater mystery out there. When I was 10 years old, I asked my mother, I said, well, there's only one God. Why are there so many religions? And over the years, I've been pondering that question ever since. And it would seem to me that the conclusion I've come to is that all the religions are true. They just see a different part of the elephant. A religion is basically a container for faith. Faith is the glue that holds us together as a society. Faith in our culture, our world, our whatever it is that we're trying to hang on to, is a very important part of I think allowing us to remain stable, remain balanced.
But even with me, Jaden, I think there's a video from 2022 you can check out. I'll drop it in the, if you haven't gotten the link for it, I dropped it in the chat for you there. You can check out that Star Wars video. Well, let me show you guys my doodles that ended up turning into the concept art. So the awesome artist sent this first for the wolf in sheep's clothing. This is like step by step of how we ended up with this final design that I love. And I can't draw, but I was trying to get my vision across to explain the vision that I was seeing in my head onto, I did my best to describe it in the Word document on what I would like to see. But then when the concept started to come together, I needed to whip out the doodle skills. So this was the first draft of it, just like the base frame. Piece I made this just so I could get the base frame. And then after that, I was like, let me make the sheep a bit fatter. Give the sheep some more fat. You're looking like you take down a skinny sheep. But we want this is like the main boss, the one who goes after the big sheep and whatnot. We need it like metaphorically. A lot of it is metaphorical. So it's like, let me make it fatter. And in comparison, this is like the height he should be in compared to the size of a man. So then I was like, also, let me give him some red evil eyes. Like, give him some red evil eyes. And what if we give him horns? That the sheep that he took down is a ram's horn. Like, yeah, because in the concept dog, I put where I put it. Yeah, so I use the art references I use for the wolf and sheep clothing is the original. Another artist before had do this piece for wolves and sheep clothing, but as a normal kind of wolf and sheep clothing, I want the boss battle kind of wolf in sheep clothing. So I say we're using 80% of this design because I really like this design with like the sheepskin is only half of the wolf's body. But let's up it a notch. I like the design of the wolf aspect of Kindred from League of Legends. And let's use that as a base. But also for body proportions compared to a human is let's use Fenris from Norse mythology. But the but the version that was in Thor Ragnarok, the big like the big I was about to say hulky one, the big bulky one that was like bigger than Hulk from Thor Ragnarok. But for the sake of gameplay wise, because of gameplay limitations, when things get too big, hitboxes are very, very hard to program. At least for me, they are hard to program. So there needs to be a max limit on height compared to height to size. So we just gonna go with an Alaskan moose. That is the best size. That is the tallest we're gonna make it. Let's make it the height of an Alaskan moose. And what if we put like a ram's horn on him? So by the time it came back around, I was like, let's make it fatter and let's give it a ram's horn. And then the one after was this. And then he added like his own touches to it. He like tie down the tying down the tying down the sheep skin over it with like all the attachments and everything. I was like, but then when he delivered the wait this when he delivered the pinup for it, like the hunter pinup, I was like, yeah, this guy, God have this guy. I don't know the kind like we didn't do it wasn't like actual storyboarding. It was mainly like pinups related to the demonic entity. But yeah, let me hope he win the battle. But then the next one, like the last one, which is really really awesome, is the Angel I like. I told him that this is the sword for the actual game. They're gonna be the sword for the game. The sword and everything, like the pathway and everything. The guy nailed it. He's awesome. So this is concept art for the game I'm working towards to get out at the end of the year. And then I think if you pull up, there's a little special stream preview for the homies in chat. Is the some more Adonai's Arsenal artwork. The latest, not Adonai's Arsenal, I rename it. The latest intercession artwork for the comic book by the homie Ken Bowden is this is the latest intercession pinup. You have Majan, which is Majan is the Hebrew word for shield. So whenever you see the scriptures and the Lord is my shield, the word for shield is Majan in Hebrew, and that is Majan. He's huge, really. Like right now, like we were back and forth and on the design we were going for him because initially we were like he would have like two kind of forms. Let me show you. I believe I posted that in the thing. Get to my sweets. No. But yeah, so we just made him huge. And then this is Anya. Anya is a Hebrew word for it's a Hebrew female name. As well, I think you guys watch a podcast. If you would watch the podcast with the podcast on the other day. Wrong channel. Put this on half a screen. The podcast from the other day has all of the like the descriptions behind the characters and the characters and this episode of the podcast. I think it's 2 episodes back. Trying to get the full podcast. So in our 10th installment of the Kido Yeah, unveiling my ultimate Christian game and coming to the 11 episode of the podcast. If you want to know more about it, you can check that one out. I'll be chopping it up into smaller pieces. But yeah, it is awesome how the artwork and stuff is coming along. And then next, we're gonna get this colored. Yeah, we're gonna get this colored out. I really love how he did Kodash. Kodash is like the main like Kodash is the Hebrew word for holy, and he's kind of like the de facto leader of the group. Because I think I was showing this one the other day. He's the one that has his doesn't have like actual spirit, I call it spiritual gifts. Kind of like my think of it is like kind of like similar to how mutants work in Marvel. Just to draw a point of reference, he doesn't have a de facto like active gift. His own is like being able to empower others based on that scripture from Exodus with brilliant example. But yeah, guys, it has been going pretty amazing. We are on track to a getting our full stuff out by March next year. March next year is my goal for both the game and the comic. And we have the concept art. Well, this is recent videos. But yeah, anyway, back to Unreal. It's crazy how we go from one question about Destiny into a whole train of thought and multiple topics. And we finally back into Unreal. Ah. By the way, guys, be sure to check out Scott Thinker's channel. He's a homie, and he has been putting out some really good content. Really cool content. And discussions. We'll be wrapping up very soon. That's my music. Let's get some
So as most of you guys are aware by now,
lo-fi
it's San Diego.
back in here. I have so much tabs open. Wanna know where I get the music from? 24 hours Christian lo-fi radio. It's too much flow. Then let's do some erosion. Yeah. Yeah, let's get some erosion going. I think erosion soil. But no, I don't want to do it there because I don't want people climbing up and venturing to the Carony Swamp, Jaden. I don't want people climbing up and going where I don't want them to go. Some erosion. Later, realistic Christian gamer. Thanks for tuning in. My next stream very soon. I'm quite satisfied with what we have here. Fix the spawns, fix the bullet issue where the bullet was always spawning. So let's just start off for wave 5 here. That was very dude. Thanks for tuning in. And Calum, hope you have a great week. Let's put in yeah, I would like to ask 10. So let's just put in. Let me make the next wave spawner here. I just want to see that track smooth. test this out.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Intruder alert.
Okay. Copy again. Perfect spawn here. Hold on. Yeah, we get perfect spawn there, Jordan. We got you. Yeah, mister. No, bro, just we just did all the waves in this section, and all of them spawned without issue.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Intruder alert.
Spawners, das ist perfekt. It's not super fun. Been on it. Get on it. Any moment now. Any moment now. Hey! That works. Yep. Pretty quickly.
intruder alert, intruder alert, intruder alert, intruder alert.
It was slim.
Intruder alert, intruder alert, intruder alert, intruder alert. Intruder alert, intruder alert, intruder alert, intruder alert.
Yeah. Look at that! Perfect spawning! Ah, that's perfect. Yeah, that is perfect. Yeah. Well, Jordan, that's it. The stream has been running for exactly 2 hours. Well, our hour and 59 minutes are gonna end it exactly at the 2 hour mark. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. The game is coming along very, very, very great. I love it. It's coming together really nicely. And we shall end stream here. It's looking great. So next weekend, I want to try to implement the system for like actually win or lose health points, as well as like to get them the ones who is not being controlled to start shooting. But yeah, stream ends in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect 2 hours.